Insomnia is one of the most common problems that I deal with in psychiatry. It usually accompanies the other disorder that I'm treating, like depression or anxiety or post-traumatic stress or whatever, substance abuse, substance withdrawal. Insomnia is a problem with a lot of that accompanies a lot of conditions. Now, sleep initiation is the difficulty falling asleep. Sleep initiation problems occur a lot of times when people develop sleep anxiety. They have gone so long with difficulty sleeping that they go to bed at night thinking to themselves, am I sleepy? Am I sleepy? Am I sleepy yet? And they're making themselves more anxious, and the anxiety makes them stay awake even longer. So you can be up till 4 or 5 in the morning thinking, am I sleepy? Am I sleepy? All right. Here's a remedy that works really, really well. I mean, amazingly well. It's incredible how well this works. You notice how when you go on long drives, you get tired and you feel extra sleepy after several hours on the road? All right, that happens to me all the time. When you're driving, your brain is busy working with all this visual stuff and tactile stuff, and you have to constantly stay between the lines. And even though your mind may be thinking of what you're hearing on the radio and stuff, even though that's the case, your brain is actively working, burning calories. It's burning energy, and it tires it out. And when you listen to audiobooks at night, when you go to bed, put on the headphones, and you listen to audiobooks, your brain has to make the images that go with what the narrator is describing. Now, audiobooks can be audio dramas. Audio dramas are like watching a movie with sound effects and everything, except there's no actual picture, but you have different actors playing different characters and sound effects and the whole shebang. And so your brain puts a movie together, all right? And then traditional audiobooks are a narrator reading a book, and if the narrator is really good, they will do different voices for the different characters. Those are awesome. And when you put those on and you go to bed, your brain is no longer thinking, am I asleep yet? Am I asleep yet? All right? It's focused on the drama, and you'll be shocked at how much faster you will go to sleep. So I highly recommend, go to Amazon, Audible, audible.com. I think it costs maybe, I subscribe at it, I think I pay $11 to $15 a month, and I get one book a month, okay? Now, I'd like you to download my books, of course, but whatever you like, find something that you like and put it on, and most of you, I think you'll be hooked. This is a tremendous way to beat insomnia. Now, for those that aren't terribly computer savvy, have not experienced Audible, maybe kind of short on cash, and I may have let you borrow a DVD or a Blu-ray disc so that you can listen, so you can put it on your phone and listen to it. The rest of this video is devoted to instructions as to how you take an audio disc, whether it be CD or DVD or even a Blu-ray disc. How do you take that audio data, that WMA or MP3 file or WAV file information, and download it into a subdirectory on your phone? And then, what program can you use to listen to that program now that it's on your phone? That's what the remainder of this presentation does. For those of you who are ready to go to Audible right now, though, you can stop here. Many people come in complaining of difficulties with sleep. There are 2 components to sleep that people have most difficulty with. Well, 3 actually. Sometimes people have hypersomnolence, where they sleep too much. That's relatively rare when people have sleep problems. It's usually with insomnia. There are 2 phases where insomnia becomes a problem. You have sleep initiation, which is difficulty falling asleep, and then you have sleep maintenance, which is your ability to stay asleep. You have people who they go to bed at 10 or 11 and they're up by 2 or 3 and can't fall back to sleep, or it takes more than a half hour to fall back to sleep. That's a problem with sleep maintenance. I'm going to talk mostly in this video about sleep initiation. One of the things that helps tremendously is not watching TV going to sleep, because then your eyes are open, and that's not good for you when you're trying to fall asleep, obviously, and especially if you see a movie you like, that compounds the problem. The use of audiobooks, something I recommend quite a bit, and that might be why you're looking at this video, because of the audiobook that I recommended. And I may have given you a CD or a DVD or even a Blu-ray disc with content on it. How do you get that content to your phone? Because that's usually the device that you're going to use. Well, sometimes you can play it in your bedroom on your Blu-ray player, your DVD player, it's better if you just listen rather than have something lighting up your room like your TV screen. So, how do you go from disc to phone? That's what today's video is going to be covering. One of the things that you're going to need is one of these. This basically probably came with your phone. Now today I'm going to go over Android devices. One end goes into USB, the other end your typical Android terminal. Plug this from your computer into your phone and away we go on to the next step. Alright, the reason that audio dramas and audiobooks help you fall asleep is because it gives your brain some work to do, and that helps use up that extra histamine and helps you fall asleep much quicker. It's kind of like why people get sleepy when they're driving. When you work the brain, you put it to sleep, you tire it out, you use up all the gas, and out you go. So just put it in and let your brain do the imagery. Now here I have a disc. This happens to be a CD from an audiobook called Affabel, in case I give that to you. All right, this is disc 2, but again, this is just for demonstration purposes. So we take our disc and we put it into our DVD or CD or Blu-ray player, which I happen to have sitting up here. Pop that baby in, and there you go. Okay, next what we do is we go to our file manager. Well, no, first, now we got to plug in our phone, of course. So that's where this plug-in that I showed you earlier, that's where this comes into place. The USB port goes into available USB port. So once we get that plugged in, next we plug our phone in. So here you have the part that goes, the micro USB port, goes into the bottom of our Android phone. Now, next, turn on your phone. Boom. And let's get by your whatever security you have. So do your security thing. And so now we've unlocked the phone. So we're kind of done here. We set it aside. And next, we turn our attention to the computer screen. What do? First of all, we go over here, open our file manager. You can get file manager from a lot of places, but it's down here. That's your file manager. You click it, single click, and then you go to our disc, our Blu-ray disc or your DVD disc player, whatever you have there, and click it, and it'll have the name of the actual book that I'm giving you. And these are all your audio chapters. What we're going to do is move all of these files, these audio files, from the disc that I gave you to your phone. Okay, so you want to highlight all of them, okay, and then you right-click on the highlighted files, and push copy. Boom. Okay, now we've copied all of these. Now we're going to transfer them to the phone. Now, up here in our directory, we see a new hard drive showed up with the same name as your phone. That's your phone, and we want to put all these files onto your phone. So click it, boom, and there we go. So click that, double click it, and this shows us all of your subdirectories on your current phone. So you want to find the one subdirectory that has audio files. You want to put them someplace, and so if you don't have any others, then you can make them up. You can make a subdirectory, and you do that by right-clicking anywhere one time and then put new folder. Okay, and then you can call that new folder something like audiobooks, if you can spell. All right, boom. Okay, now we click that, double click it, and now right-click this and push paste. Boom. And now what we're doing is we're transferring all of the files from the disk to your phone. All right? So there we go. Now it's moving. Okay? Next, what we're going to do is figure out how to listen to them from your phone. All right, next what you want to do is we need to download an app that will play this audiobook for you. So go to your Google Play Store. All right, so we open up our Play Store and we look for a MP3 player is what we want to do. And when you do that, so you're going to type in the top there, MP3 player for Android phone. get some options here, and I just randomly I use a different one, so you don't necessarily have that one, so I'm just suggesting a general one that might work for you, because mine that's not always the most faithful. So I select that. I've just selected that one in the middle, MP3 player. It has 4.7 stars. All right, so I'm gonna hit install. Boom. Now that it is installed, I'm going to hit open. Allow Bits MP3 player to access photos, media, and everything on your device. And the answer is going to be yes to that, otherwise we're wasting our time. And we see all the songs and things that are on this phone. And it listed, fortunately, it lists the most recent editions first. And these are the files that were from the CD or DVD that you were given. And here they are on your phone. All we do now is start with the first chapter. And listen, let's see if it works. All right, so I clicked the file that I wanted, the first one there, and then at the top, at the very top up here, you have the pause bar and the play bar, okay, right up here. So you want to hit play, that little arrow that says play. So I hit that. So boom, I just click that there.
16.
And there you go.
Necessary mendacity.
You're listening to it right there, okay?
I squeaked.
And that's all there is.
She stood there facing me.
All right. And that's it. Now you've got it transferred from that disk that I gave you onto your computer, and then from your computer to your phone.